Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is Francois, and I will be your host for the next little bit. This indeed is Seriously Trivia live on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here tonight on this beautiful Friday night for another game of Seriously Trivia. Yes, that's right. I will be guiding you through 2 rounds of 8 categories each. You could win some prizes tonight. We got some Littlefoot Foods pierogies hiding behind some of these categories. There's a shot at a night coming up in each round. And we got some people at home watching. We've got some people possibly watching over at Lot 10. I know they're supposed to have it in the background. We're going to have some fun with that later. But for now, let's get on to the rules of the game. This is how we are playing this fun little soiree. You should have something to write on and write with in order to keep track of your answers as you go. Please do not answer in the chat. We're going to have 8 categories coming at you in each round. They're going to be a mix of puzzles and trivia for you to answer with your team. Well, thank you very much, guys. Taking a look at the... there you go. The comments, thank you. Well, every time, so once you pick the categories, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by your compliments. I'm sorry. You guys are going to pick the categories in the chat here. I'm going to write them down in the order that you write them in, because, like I said, behind one of them in each round, I've hidden a bag of Littlefoot Food pierogies, which are far from bad, by the way. And you will be the winner of that if you pick that category. Once we have all the categories picked out, we're going to play them one after the other. You'll have about 20 to 25 seconds to solve each and write them down discreetly on your board or paper. Immediately after it is answer time, I will be giving you the correct answers to those questions. You'll be able to mark your own sheets and report your scores in the chat, making sure to tally them, of course. You can let us know how well you did overall at the end of the round and at the end of the game. If you're ready to go, I know I'm not, because I forgot my whiteboard right over there. But in the meantime, let me give you the categories. And there we go. Starting off the night with a nice musical request. Thank you, Chris, and thanks for being here tonight. The Wallflowers, a little 3 Marlenas coming at you. And let's get to the categories here tonight. Your first 8 categories of the night. It's Life on the Chain Gang, Yelling, Brad Libs, Celluloid, Songs in the Key of, Fight Fire with Water, Are You Game? And these 3 words. Let's go. All right, I've got them all written down right here. We are ready to rock and or roll. So let's get it going right now with your first category, Yelling. This is one of those categories where I show you 5 animated GIFs from movies where usually I would pick a line from a movie that is shown in the subtitles. Well, I found out, of course, a while ago, we discovered this, that some of the subtitles are not necessarily words, but actions or general expressions such as yelling. What do you hear right now? A bunch of yelling. Well, that's what we're going to be seeing here. 5 scenes where people are just generally yelling. I want you to identify the 5 movies for these.
Chevrolet, one where I can pull that top down, just let my radio play. And I'm heading out on that highway, I'm going right out of state. And I ain't looking back until I'm gone, right through heaven's gate. 1, 2, 3, Malenas. There's got to be someone we can trust here among us. 1, 2, 3, Malenas. See no speak, no hear, no evil among us. 3 Malenas, 3 Malenas, 3 Malenas.
And there you have it, everybody. That is the category called yelling. All you had to do was name the 5 movies in these animations where people were just generally yelling. Parentheses, brackets, square brackets. In French, parenthèse. Hence the confusion among some of us Canadians. Let's take a look at yelling. Which there'll be a lot more of coming up later. The more I drink, the more I'll yell. Let's take a look at the 5 movies that I had. Make sure that yours match. We got Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Very specific there. You got to make sure you give the right movie. Return of the King, I believe that is ours, 13 through 19 of Lord of the Rings trilogy. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Number 2, Sin City. At number 3, it was Wild Wild West with good old Will Smith. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves coming in at number 4, and finishing it off with a little bit of Billy Madison. And there you have it. All right, well, there you have it. You're invited, of course, to share your scores in the chat at any time if you have access to the chat, of course. If you're just sitting there and enjoying the game, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I do hope you enjoy these games that I've prepared for you. Speaking of which, let's carry on right now with a little bit of Celluloids. Well, you know what this is going to be. It's going to be a Ditloids category, but all framed around movies. What is a Ditloid? Well, it is an acronym of sorts of a common expression, statement of fact, or in this case, movie title with the star. So for example, here we've got 3K with GC. That would be 3 Kings with George Clooney. Now, understand there were more than just George Clooney in that movie, but regardless, this is just for an example. You'll have to do that 3 times, try to figure out the movie for each of these with their star. Starting with this one right here. 27D with KH. Thanks for all the song recuse. I was trying to read and talk at the same time. Song requests. Thanks for all the song requests. I'm putting them in right now. We got ourselves our second celluloid tonight. The N3D with RC. And finally, let's take a look at your final celluloid. 50 FD with DB and AS. You have to do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do the cowbell dance when this song is on. Plus, right now, everybody who's watching at Lock 10, there's no sound on over there. They're just watching. So honestly, I could just do all sorts of stuff, and they'll be like, what is going on that screen? Well, let's keep it moving right now. A little bit of Celluloid answers. We were looking for movies and their stars. You need the entire thing for the point. Of course, one should lead you to the next. And number one, we had ourselves 27 Dresses with Katherine Heigl. My nemesis, of course. Coming in at number two, we had The Next 3 Days with Russell Crowe. The Next 3 Days. And then a little easier at the end there, 50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore and I was going to say Andy. Adam Sandler. There you have it. Scores are coming in for the Celluloids, and we got a little 3 out of 3, a little 2 out of 3 over here, another 2 out of 3. We got a 3, a 2.5. Oh, whoa. Of course, there's a unwritten rule. There's an unwritten rule, you know, the hacker half point. But a condition of the hacker half point is you need to justify that. We need to know why. What was it? What is it exactly, you know, that you said? Let's get it going right now with your next game. Oh, these scores are coming. And we got another hacker half point over here. Oh, you let me guess. You got Drew Barrymore, not Adam Sandler, or something like that. You know, you missed an actor. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Let's keep it going right now with a little bit of 3 words. Ow! These 3 words is gonna work like this. Oh, the something 3 with Russell Crowe. 3 something Russell Crowe. We knew it was Russell Crowe. That's kind of that's actually commendable that you were able to do that, because the fact that you were able to pinpoint the actor means you know the movie you're talking about. You just didn't remember the title. See? Yeah. See, I'm here for you, buddy. Let's take a look at this. The answer to each trio of hints share a word in common. That's what sharing is. It's having it in common. I want you to write down, though, each expression, not just the common word, for 1 point each. This is going to be a 9-pointer. Wow, this is early in the game, although I've seen earlier. So once again, in each box, 3 descriptions leading to 3 expressions that share a word. Write down the 3 expressions for 1 point each. Starting with this one here. Indicates a completed list item. Number 2, it's remuneration for work. And number 3 is a worrisome car light.
One, two, three, take my hands, come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I said you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need money when you look like that, do you?
Here we go. Number 2, an optimistic view of life. Parsley, sage, slow down, and look around. These 3 hints lead to expressions that share a common word. Name the 3 expressions for 1 point each.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
And finally, number 3, final, but as important, Jesus's final meal and a famous Etta James song. What did I write wrong now? What? Oh. There's so much going on. What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I write a color? Did I write like color wrong? Did I forget a U or something in a word? What's going on? What's going on? I missed that one. We'll go back later and figure it out. All right, let's take a look at the answers, though. 9 answers here on your board, 9 possible points. If you were able to come up with each trio of expressions that share a word in common. Let's get it going right now with these answers. It starts with this right over here. Check mark indicates a finalized item on a list. A paycheck is remuneration for work, and the check engine light is quite the worrisome light on your car. Let's take a look at rose-colored glasses over here. We've got ourselves rosemary and thyme. And we've got stop and smell the roses. Rose was the common word here, and these are the 3 we were looking for. And we go over here at number 3, last but not least, final but as important, Jesus's final meal, the Last Supper, and At Last by Etta James. I don't know why, but twice I wasn't able to say important properly, and now I just redeemed myself a little bit. All right, so there you go. Oh, paycheck. Yeah, I know. It's an alternate spelling. It's still a word. We've got international viewers. It's valid. All right, let's keep it going right now. Take a look at these. Give yourself a point for each. Let me see your scores in the chat. We got some 9s coming in, some 6s, some more 9s. And we got some 9s, some 7s. See, there you go. Team Vader gets a paycheck. That's right. I was so excited to start the show. A little behind the scenes. I normally finish my beer just about at the end of the round. It's already done because I was so excited. I came in here about 15 minutes early and I just stood here waiting, and yeah, so there you go. A little BTS for you. A little BTS. Let's keep it going right now. We've got ourselves some beautiful scores in there. And we're still early in the game. There's still a bag of pierogies out there and a shot of the night in round number 1. We've got that going on in round number 2 as well. We're going to keep it going right now with fight fire with water, which makes a lot more sense than the usual expression, of course. And to fight fire with water. Hey, am I prescient or what? Or am I prescient? That's right. Yeah, it's like being pre-med. I'm pre-scient. Yeah, I'm just about to join Scientology, so it makes me pre-scient. No, it's prescient. Prescient. It's a beautiful word, like omniscient. Ooh, omniscient. It's a beautiful word. Hey, everybody, this is the time of the night where we do the shot. That's right. I'm gonna pour myself a shot here of a reasonable size. And for those of you who've never joined us before, welcome to this, the shot of the night. It could also be the cheers of the night. Whatever you've got at hand, I always say whiskey, wheatgrass, or water. Just put it up in the air right here. And this one goes out to you and to your continued health. Cheers, everybody. Yay. All right, let's keep going. Let's fight some fire with water when I bring you shows about firefighters. That's right, television shows about firefighters. I've got 3 questions for you about them. Let's see if you're able to answer them here. Who starred as Tommy Gavin in the popular FX series Rescue Me, about the post 9/11 lives of New York firefighters? And number 2, what NBC series concentrated on not only the firefighters, but also the police officers and paramedics of the fictional 55th Precinct during the late shift? Where's that beer? Sorry, I just saw one of the best interactions in the chat right now. is I get direct deposit from Australia. Don't know how they spell it. And so Sneaky Sneak says Australia. Oh, that's great. Last but not least, starring Angela Bassett and created by Ryan Murphy, this show also spawned a spin-off bearing the subtitle Lone Star with Rob Lowe and Liv Tyler. That's a free mulligan right there. I'm even going to point it out. Spawned. Anybody that does not have sound right now is very confused. How low can you go? Yes, bro. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal, young cannibal beat. Number 1, 5, 6, please. And I got no. Can I tell him that I never really had a gun, but it's an accident to turn it away fun. It's a great song. It is a great song. Let's keep it going right now. Fight fire with water. How good is your knowledge of Firefighter television shows? Let's find out right about now. Number 1, we were talking about Dennis Leary, Tommy Gavin from Rescue Me. At number 2, it is third watch, Lone Star. Only one man would dare give me raspberry. Lone Star. And then 911, Angela Bassett. There you have it. 1 point each for each of these answers. We are on our way. Brothers was saying on a soul on a rope would get treated like soap on a rope because the beats and the lies are so dope. The war. We got the camera straight. Come on now. Still we get it right. Questions are black. They call me sometimes, but we'll see if they'll play this. That is the most sampled drum beat in hip hop history. The Amen beat. Hear the drummer get wicked. No, that's the Wicked Drummer one. Actually, that's the it's in the top 10. Actually, that was Wicked Drummer. It's not the Amen beat at all. Let's keep it going right now with Brad Libs, a crowd favorite, which is sure to erase the memory of that last game where we scored a lot of 1s, but then again a lot of 2s as well. So good on you guys. And if you got a 3, don't brag. It is Brad Libs Steve Carell edition. What is this game? What is going on right here? Well, this is a game where it's a fill-in-the-blank type of game. For each sentence, what I want you to do is fill in the blanks with a deconstructed Steve Carell movie. What do I mean by deconstructed? I want you to take each word of the movie title and put it in order in those blanks. Why is it called Brad Libs? It was created with Brad Pitt in mind. As in the example here, he got in a fight at the club. All right, you see what we're gonna do here? But this time, forget about Brad Pitt. I know, it's really hard to do. But try to think about Steve Carell. He wasn't sure if he was blank or blank for falling in blank with a donkey. We can investigate. Get the record straight. Hey, body in effect, got flaming flame. We got to check it out upon the avenue. The magazine or two is dissing me or dissing you. Yeah, I'm telling you. Hear the drum again, wicked. Hear the drum again, wicked. We got ourselves, even though she was only gone a blank, her parents would blank their little ray of blank. Thanks for all the song requests. I'm putting them in the queue. And I'm just missing one, and I will get to it right after we do this. He didn't know if blank dog was blank, or if it was one with blank little legs.
What you looking for? You know those boys
Good choice on this song, by the way. Whew. Oh, so good, right? So good. Man, again, this is amazing for anybody watching this with no volume on. I wish I was there. I wish I was there just to see that. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I might go back and watch this entire show on mute whenever we're done here. Let's take a look at your Brad Libs. I was looking for 3 Steve Carell movies that fit within the blanks and kept the context of the sentence. It goes like this: crazy, stupid, love. He didn't know if he was crazy or stupid for falling in love with a donkey. Both. A little bit of both. That's what love is. We got ourselves Little Miss Sunshine. Even though she's only gone a little, they're really gonna miss their little ray of sunshine. Don't go dark on this. She went to camp, okay? It was her first summer camp. That's all it is. Don't be all, oh, that's dark. No. That's just you. You took it there. The dog, he didn't know if the dog was a big one or one with short little legs. Just ask the question, man. Just ask the question. That's it. You know how I always say, I say things like a combination of words that have never been said before. I think Sneaky Sneak, you've got one right there. No one's ever complimented my uvula. Well, not out loud. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Well, the scores are coming in right here. We got 3 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Very, very all over. Very all over. All right, well, let's keep it going right now with Are You Game? Are You Game? And I know what you're saying. You're thinking, oh, look at all these games. They're going away, and when they're gone, there's no more. Can we wait? Can we maybe take a break, talk about our feelings or something? Maybe go to the fridge, get a snack? Well, don't worry. I've got a whole other game after this. 8 more categories, plenty of more time for snacks and beer. Now, unfortunately, no Games Lounge tonight. Everyone's everywhere, and I gotta be up early for a thing, and up early does not go well with Games Lounge. You know what I'm talking about? But we're gonna have our fun here tonight, so make sure you do stick around after this round here. Let's get it going right now with Are You Game? Are You Game is questions about Monopoly. Yes, our beloved questions about Monopoly are back. Let's take a look at these 3 questions and see if you remember or know them. The color of money. In 2008, they changed the color of the $10 bill from what to what? Again, you'll get a point for each. The color of money. In 2018, they changed the color of the $10 bill from what to what? Number dos, the original Monopoly, the standard version, took the names from which American city's streets as property names? Atlantic City, Los Angeles, or Miami? This one goes out to Scott. The song, not the question. How much does Boardwalk cost on a standard North American Monopoly board? Thanks for everybody joining us for the first time tonight. If you are new here, thank you very, very much. For the full experience, make sure you get yourself into that YouTube chat. Let us know your score. Send us some song requests. Chat with everybody. Get to know everybody. We're all friends here, and we'd love to have more friends. We got room for at least like 5 to 7 more friends. I think that would be a good, comfortable amount. Otherwise, enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy the games. And let's keep it going right now with Are You Game? We have 3 questions about Monopoly, as we call it in French. Yeah, it's the same thing. We just pronounce it with a French accent. So, yeah. It goes like this. They changed it from yellow to blue. So there's your point. So if you wrote yellow to blue, that's 1 point for yellow, 1 point for blue. So if you wrote red to blue, well, you got the blue part, so you're okay. So that's 1 point. And just for fun, the 50 went from blue to purple, just because you didn't want to have 2 blue things, right? Let's keep it going right now with Atlantic City. That's right, the street names are from Atlantic City. And $400. $400 is what it costs to buy Boardwalk on Monopoly. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. Yes, this one is out of 4 points. Thank you very much for the visual reminder here, because yellow and blue. So the color from and the color to, consider those 2 separate questions. So we went from, you guessed 1, to, you could have written blue for both, and you would have gotten 1 right. So there you go, even though that doesn't make sense. I thought, Drake, and I thought maybe you were like giving us your own little rebus puzzle there. It's like a split hookers space. Hooker with a gash in the middle. Oh, what? Wait, what? Hey, let's ignore that last comment and replace it with pierogi giveaway. That's right, we've got ourselves a pierogi giveaway. And who did call the name of the game? Who called it first? It was Ash Vortex, everybody. That's right. Congratulations, Ash. You win yourself a nice game of a nice bag of Littlefoot Food pierogies. Thank you to Littlefoot Food for being our sponsor tonight and every night. These guys are thebomb.com, and so are their pierogies. So thank you very much for that. I will be giving your name to Littlefoot Foods for you to pick them up there. And thank you for playing, and make sure you let them know where you got these. All right, let's go, little pierogies. It's time to move on. Gotta do some more. Gotta do some more. Oh, God. Z, yours is almost as bad as what I said. I'm going back through the comments. For those of you who are not in the comments, don't. Not for like, just give it time to scroll through. It'll scroll through in about 2 minutes. We'll be fine. Sweating Bumblebee. Is this Alan Silvestri? Is that who that is? That sounds like a little Alan Silvestrish. Yeah, I don't know. We got our next game coming up. We got Life on the Chain Gang and Songs in the Key of Next. AB, you were late to the party. Your songs got picked last once again. But we're going to keep going right now with some Chain Gang. Another 9-pointer coming at you. And this is, you're going to have to put your heads together for this one. In each box, what I'm going to do is, now's not the time, System of a Down. I'm trying to explain a very complex game. Could you please wait a second? I'm going to give System of a Down a little check here. In the next 3 boxes, what I'm going to give you are 5 words. The 3 in the middle contain blanks, and those are the ones that you have to figure out. Now, the cool thing is every word can be used with the next one to form a common expression or saying. For example, here we got Black Beauty, Beauty Sleep, Sleep Tight, and Tight Spot. You see what we did there? Take a second. There it is. Okay, now you got it. We're going to keep it going right now with 3 of those. You'll be getting a point for each word you get, which means 9 possible points going to your team if you can figure them all out. All right, Serge, take it away. Number 2 in your chain gang. number 3. And we are back with the end of this chain gang right here. 9 possible points going to your team if you were able to figure out every word that went in those blanks. Well, let's see if you're able to do so. Starting with the first one over here, we had ourselves open door, doorstop, stoplight, and lightsaber. Okay. And number 2, tabletop, top dog, dog chain, chain letter. There you go. And at number 3, that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. Wheelhouse, household, hold hands, and hands off. No means no. Take a look at these. Every word in all caps gets you a point. Doorstop, stoplight, top dog, dog chain, whole household, hold hands, kaboomo. This cover is really great right now. At first it's like, what are we listening to? And then I'm like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. Hey, these scores are quite impressive, I have to say. And that's, of course, me patting myself on the back for a job well done at puzzling you, because the scores are ranging anywhere from about 6 to 9 out of 9. So great job on your part, and good job on me on writing a nice, confusing, yet possible chain gang. We've got one more. Speaking of confusing but possible, we've got some more seriously trivia coming at you very soon, right after we can do this songs in the key of blah blah blue. It's songs in the key of darkness, not blackness. Well, you know what, it might as well have been darkness, blackness, because it's questions about songs with black in the title. Let's keep a good ear open, maybe one eye, and then the other eye, like, keep it half open, and then it goes like this. On what Pearl Jam album would you find the track simply entitled Black? Number 2 from the album Abraxas, which I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing correctly, but who's gonna correct me now? The song Black Magic Woman was significant for what band? And finally, number 3, this was the title of the band's album and the leading track on its second side, a tribute to their deceased former singer, Bon Scott. It's so funny you say that was a cover song. This is also a great cover song right here. Apparently, we're just running on the theme of cover songs. Well, let's take a look. Number 2 apparently was a cover song according to Team Vader. Let's find out what that is. I want to know the story behind it. Songs in the key of darkness. We were talking about Black here, and the song Black from Pearl Jam is on their album 10. And I have to agree, one of the best songs Pearl Jam has ever written. Santana, one of my favorite albums, Abraxas, of course, and Black Magic Woman was a cover song. Okay, that's gonna be fun to. I want to find the original, and I think I knew that, but great album. Otherwise, and I'd love to find the original. And we've got Back in Black, the name of the album, and a song by AC/DC in honor of their former singer who passed away, Bon Scott. Scores coming in from a range of 0 to 3 to 2, and there you have it. And we are right here at the end of round number 1. I've got one more game coming at you, though, so stick around for round number 2. Don't go away. Now, anybody that doesn't have sound right now is understanding, like, come back. Don't leave. Stay here. More trivia coming up. Oh, that was dangerous. I could have done something way out. Anyway, let's keep it moving. We're going to take a short break right now. I want to see your scores in the chat right here. I've got another round of Seriously Trivia coming at you in just a little bit. We're taking a 5-minute break right now, just something to stretch your legs, refresh your drink, do whatever you need to do. But come on back in about 5 minutes for more Mack Flash Trivia. Thank you so much.
I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. 65, we were hungry, just barely alive. By May the 10th, Richmond had fell. It's a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the people were singing. They went la 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 la. Back with my wife in Tennessee, when one day she called to me, Virgil, quick, come see, there goes Robert E. Lee. Now I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's no good. You take what you need and you leave the rest, but they should never have taken the very best. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went la 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 la. Like my father before me, I will work the land. And like my brother above me, who took a rebel stand. He was just 18, proud and brave, but a Yankee laid him in his grave. I swear by the mud below my feet, you can't raise a cane back up when he's in defeat. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went la 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 la. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the people were singing. They went la 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 la.
You don't know how you met me, you don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I make you free and swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm not worried about the ring you wear, 'cause as long as no one knows, then nobody can care. You're feeling guilty, and I'm well aware, but you don't look ashamed, and baby, I'm not scared. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. fish in the sea. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me.
Punishment for intolerance, so entertain us when you're still able to perform. I'm sorry to admit that I won't be around when the world you created will collapse and drown and drown. Collapse and drown. Back to the crypt, nothing will last. We'll all fade away in one single blast. Out from the dust, machines arise. 1 second left to live, then we'll open our eyes. I can find shelter in this world. I'm searching for another world where I feel safe. Punishment for intolerance, so entertain us when you're still able to perform. I'm sorry to admit that I won't be around when the world you created will collapse and drown and drown and drown. I can find shelter in this world. I'm searching for another world where I feel safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is Francois. I am your host. Sorry about the delay there. Had to deal with a little bit of a thing happening over here, but it's all good. We are back. We've got round number 2 of Seriously Trivia. And by we, I mean me, right over here. And I'm writing down the name of the previous winner right here before I erase my board. Congratulations again to Ash Vortex on the win for the last bag of pierogies. We got one more bag of pierogies to hand out this round. Plus, we have got ourselves another shot of the night. Now, because we've got some newcomers possibly to the game, maybe some people who joined us during the break, I want to tell you exactly how. And that's not how we do that, Francois. That is not how we do that. I want to tell you exactly how it is that we play the game. We play it like this. You're going to need something to write on and write with in order to jot down your answers. I've got 8 categories coming at you. It's a mix of trivia and puzzles, and each category contains about 3 questions for you and your team to answer. Now, pick them carefully when you do, because one of them contains a bag of Littlefoot Foods pierogies for you. So I'm gonna ask you guys to, in the chat, name them as soon as you see them. I'll write them down in that order. We will play them. When we do, you'll have 3 questions, as I said, coming up for about 20 seconds each for you and your team to work on together. Discreetly answer them on your board or paper, and by discreetly, I mean don't shout them out in the chat, will you please? What's gonna happen after that? Well, I'm gonna give you the answers. This is gonna happen. You'll be able to mark your own sheet because that music is loud. I'm gonna turn that down. There we go. We're back. The answers will be revealed after each round. You'll be able to correct your own sheet or board. And of course, share your score with everybody in the chat. That's what you are allowed to do in the chat. Please do that. Fao Xiao. Ready? Ready? Let's play. Let's do it. Apologies for the volume. I was a little thrown off here. Excuse me. All right, let's get it going right now. Let's see here. What's going on in the chat? What did I miss? I missed a lot of requests here. I'm gonna have to make sure I take a look here and see what kind of requests I missed while I was gone. Apologies for that. But let's do it here. Oh, the COVID Conmen together for the first time. Ooh, that sounds sexy. Let's get it going right now with your categories. Boom, it goes like this. Sorry, I was still erasing my board because I'm just now thrown for a loop. The one with the pierogies behind it. That's not gonna work, buddy. It's not gonna work. All right, so former year rebus. Former year rebus Lego rebus NIMS. Plus minus. Plus minus Lego songs. TV. And there you have it. We got everybody's choices written down. Thank you very much again for all of your patience during the break. We're ready to get rock and rolling right now. It's a good thing we don't have a games lounge to be in because I would never make it on time. That's for sure. Let's keep it going right now with your first category. Former and the latter coming at you here. And it goes like this. In each box, I'm going to give you 3 hints which lead to answers that are 1 letter different than the last. For example, not alive, dead, opening in a letter, dear, and to be afraid, fear. There you have it. Let's take a look at these 3 hints, which lead to 3 answers like that. We're looking for 4-letter words here. A nylon shelter, not a nylon Shetland. That would be an odd horse or pony. To color or darken, and a refreshing herb. Number 2 coming at you right about here. 4-letter words again. An opaque white beverage, a measure of distance, and disgusting. Bringing you the finest belly drums this side of Tecumseh. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Make sure you are on the livest feed possible. If you find yourself strangely behind compared to everybody else, you might want to refresh your YouTube feed, or perhaps even click that live button right next to the volume, and that should bring you to the livest point of the night. That way you're not, maybe you don't want to spoil the answers if you're not there yet. Again, some 4-letter words, rapid, closed hand, and the general idea. Hey, happy birthday, James Michael. I know that guy. Him and I faced off in a battle of puns. Well, it was supposed to be a battle of movie trivia, but it turned into a battle of puns. And by battle, I mean friendly exchange of. Because gosh darn, I had a lot of fun with you, man. Happy birthday! So glad you could be with me tonight, celebrating your birthday, watching some Seriously Trivia. I'm guessing your original plans fell through and you're like, well, Francois doing a show, might as well do this, I guess. Let's take a look at your answers. Former and the Ladder's coming at you right now with a possibility of 9 points for you. And it goes like this. At number 1, we had a vinyl or a nylon shelter. It is a tent. We've got to darken is to tint, and a refreshing herb. There's that mint that you guys were talking about earlier on. Not what I meant. Mint is not what I meant. We got ourselves an opaque white beverage. It could have been so many things, but 4 letters though. So we're looking for milk. We got ourselves a measurement. It is a mile, and then we've got ourselves disgusting, which is vile. And then we got ourselves quickly, which is fast. A closed hand, which is a fist. And then the general idea, the gist. Well, you guys get the gist of it. Give yourself a point for each of those.
Go ahead, Mr. Win. Mr. Window has freedom, a free that you and I think is dumb. Free to be without the worries of a quick to this society. For Mr. Window's a bum.
Some nice scores on there. We got a lot of 9s. We got some. We got an 8 over here. This is all very good. All very good indeed. And I hope everybody else is having a great time. By the way, if you're willing to travel or you're from Amherstburg, you'll be able to catch some Seriously Trivia live on August 27th at Lot 10 Brewery. I wanted to have some fancy graphic ready to go, but I did not have time. I had time. I just didn't do it. I didn't want to do it. I just wasn't up to it. I wanted to play Mario Kart. That's what happened. Mental health. It's important. No. Point being, I will be at Lot 10 performing Seriously Trivia live on August 7th. It's a great place, plenty of room. I'm sure they will be taking reservations for it as well, so make sure you do get in contact with them if you would like to see a nice, fresh show of Seriously Trivia live in person. It should be a lot of fun. I'll be, of course, maintaining some sort of strict guidelines regarding COVID and whatnot, but otherwise the game should be pretty much the same, if not the same as it were when we were live. And you know the difference. Buzzers, right? Toss-up questions, stuff like that. Bonus points for those. Oh, I'm telling you. And you could win some prizes at that one, and more prizes than I'm gonna talk to Littlefoot Foods, make sure that they still give away their prizes, and then we're gonna get some more as well. So make sure you do check that out. That was Former and the Ladder. Let's keep it going right now with what year is it? I just woke up. What year is it? All right, based on the events of that year, I want you to give me the year that this happened. Here's the bargain. If you get it dead on, I'll give you 2 points. You get it within 1 year, I'll give you 1 point anyway. All right, Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. Vladimir Putin was re-elected president, and the Wii U is released. Once again, if you get the year dead on, 2 points. You're 1 year off. You'll still get 1 point. Oh, don't worry, Chris. There is another shot round coming up. Although I got to tell you, I think I know where it is, and it's not early enough. Number 2, The World Wide Web was open to the public. Schindler's List was released. And the Waco siege took place in what year? There's a private pay-per-view restricted access VIP only games lounge happening apparently later. It's so VIP. I'm not even going. That's how crazy it is. That's how crazy it's gonna be. All right, what year was it when the Exxon Valdez spilled in Alaska? It was the last year to use L in Roman numerals, and Taylor Swift was born. It's an OnlyFans. Yeah, the Games Lounge coming up. For those of you listening right now who've never watched the show before and you're thinking, what is going on here? These chat people are insane. Well, we normally do a show on Friday nights after Seriously Trivia called Games Lounge. It's at 10 o'clock. It's where we just kind of unwind, have a few extra drinks, and everybody brings a card from a game, or we bring a certain game, and we play along with you guys in the comments and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I gotta say, it is quite entertaining. We will not be having one tonight because everyone's either out of town or occupied early in the morning. And so, but we hope to catch you at the Games Lounge next time. Make sure you do keep an eye. And a good way to know that is to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to the channel here on YouTube so you get notifications anytime we go live with any of these games. All right, what year is it? You get 2 points if you got it dead on, 1 point if you're 1 year away. It was 2012 when those things happened at number 1. And number 2, we were talking about 1993. 1993! And then we got ourselves 1989. A bit of a giveaway there with Taylor Swift, of course, releasing that 1989 album. It's famously named after her year of birth. And that was a bit of a giveaway for you guys. I've never heard this song before, but I feel like I know it. Well, we are here. Thank you so much for being part of Seriously Trivia tonight, especially if this is your first time. Perhaps you saw the link on Facebook. Perhaps you just find it across YouTube. Otherwise, I hope you are enjoying yourself. Please stick around. We have a lot of fun here. Get inside this chat. Don't be intimidated by the fact that we all know each other. We've welcomed a lot of people into the fold and looking forward to welcoming some more even. See, not even I can do things perfectly, so don't be intimidated. This is kind of a fun show. Let's keep it going right now. A little bit of Mystery Bus. Or Mr. Rebus. What is a rebus puzzle, you ask? Well, it is a visual representation of a common expression or saying. Ooh, Francois Merriam-Webster, is that your name? Almost. For example, here we've got the word good inside the word tensions. We've got good intentions. Good intentions. I get it now. Let's take a look at these rebus puzzles coming at you, starting with number 1.
Gotta get myself a beer, gonna get it there, gonna get it out. The swear it's gonna freeze me back. Just a question.
Here's question number 2. And finally, here's your last one.
Is this thing on? Word. So we get drunk. So we smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So we go
Well, you know how normally I'm very surprised because I easily forget where the shot of the night is. I think I know exactly where it is tonight, and I know it's coming up late. And that makes me sad because I almost want to cheat the system and just do an extra shot just because. But no. First, we got to look at these answers for Mystery Bus because some people aren't here for the shots. I know. Everybody right now who is here for the shots is thinking, really? There are some people here not for here for. Yes, I know. We are a perfectly balanced group. That is what's going on here. We're like a whole ecosystem of trivia and fun. The first one, we're talking about get in there. Get in there. I don't know how. There it is. It was in there. Yeah, you know. You could also have given me getting there. You know, we're getting there, baby. Yeah, how you doing? We're getting there. I'll take it. And I bet you some of you wrote it. If you wrote down getting there, you know, with the apostrophe, let me know. We get upside down. Well, I mean, that was pretty simple, right? Upside down. You know what I'm saying? And we got no stone unturned. Yeah, hate me all you want. I know, but leave no stone unturned until you find me. Can I hear System of a Down Cigaro? Well, I mean, you could. You did. In fact, you already did. But I'll play a more different System of a Down. Why not? Let's do that. Let's see if we can. Let's go to the mall. To the mall. Oh my God! It is on Spotify. Great. Hey, yeah, if you guys threw me some requests during the break, I'm sorry, I was otherwise preoccupied. If you could just send it over again, if you're that committed to that request, you will do it, and then I'll definitely throw it on. Chris is like, oh, I'm sorry. The neighbor came over. That is a great reason to miss a song, because neighbors, they're more important. They're, you know, music will always be there. The people, that's your priority, baby. And that's why I love this show. I was honestly, you know, a lot of people think like, Francois, you do this show like so you get exposure, you know, so you can maintain your content. Nah, man, I missed you guys. That's what it is. I missed you guys a lot. I mean, Wednesday nights are great. We get a lot of people, but I don't get this rapport. I don't get this on, you know, because if I start doing that on a mic, a few people get it. Other people are like, who's this guy? When's he gonna ask the next question? Like, kind of like you guys are right now. Let's keep it going right now with a little bit of Lego My Movie. Lego My Movies, you're gonna be it's gonna be your picture round, and nice and simple. These are movies that were recreated in Lego form, or at least Lego scenes, because it would take forever for me to show you the entire movie. So here we go. We got some scenes, 5 of them, in fact, are recreated in Lego form. 20 seconds each. Name the movie for each of these. Oh my, I just read something really cool in the comments. Apparently it's going to be favorite cover songs on Mack Flash Music. That's one of the shows that, you know, I wish I had time. I told the guys, I love the show. I wish I could be on it some more, but I can never feel as prepared as these guys. You should watch it. Just some amazing background knowledge and fun facts and great analysis of songs, and honestly, you know, some obvious picks, and then, you know, some of that sort of background. What's this? You know, deep cuts, if you will. Make sure you do check out the Mack Flash Music podcast on Mack Flash. But I think I'm going to be putting together my unofficial list of top covers because I have got some, man. You know what? I've got a few I'm going to queue up right now. In fact, just ruin it right now and give you my top, cover songs. Do you guys got some cover songs? We did this one night where all we played were covers on this, and I loved it. We discovered a lot of cool stuff. And there's a lot of good stuff in these seriously trivial playlists here on Spotify as well. Let's keep it moving right now. We need your Lego movies. These were Lego versions of classic scenes from classic movies. Starting with, of course, Die Hard. I had someone out there go ahead, must be getting desperate because trolled real hard that just watched Die Hard for the first time and I don't get the hype. And I was like, oh, okay, somebody's low on ratings. Let's go, eh? Right? Exactly. Oh. Man, how can you not give Die Hard its due? We got American Beauty coming at you at number 2. We got The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly at number 3. That's a classic right there as well. Inglourious Basterds coming in at number 4, and we've got ourselves The Addams Family. There you have it, everybody. Those are your 5 ones right here. Well, only 4 categories left. We're gonna try to get all of these requests in as well. We got a bunch coming in. I've got a lot queued up. You want that that Weezer Enter Sandman, eh? All right, let's give that a try. And then little Sonic Youth. Okay, well, I think we're gonna put that in as well. See how that goes. Let's keep it going right now. We've got 4 categories. It's literally glass half full, glass half empty. What is your outlook on it? Hey, man, at least we still got 4 categories left to spend together. It's going to be a lot of fun. What have I got for you? Well, it's time for a little bit of secret acronyms, and I'm pretty sure it's a good one tonight because it's all about acronyms. An acronym, it's a semi-official name because there's other names for this, but it's basically when somebody's name is accurate for their personality, if you will, or maybe what they do. Like if my name was Frankie Trivia, which, you know, if ever Mack Flash goes under, maybe I just reinvent myself. But we got here a baker named Baker. Should have just went with the way less darker example that was on the screen. Let's take a look at these acronyms. Number 1, it's a former New York politician who resigned from Congress after sending an illicit photo to a woman via Twitter. Maybe illicit should not have had quotation marks. We got more of an inaptronym, or the opposite here. We're talking like a name that doesn't belong, in this case. What is the name of ZZ Top's drummer? So this one is a kind of a trip for you, but if you know, you know. It's an inacronym. It's kind of inaccurate, but in a way. Thanks, AB. We got ourselves, I love this one. President of Nintendo of America since 2019. He's not a bad guy. Gotta love the DJ sound effect. It's like the it's like the sound effect of a DJ. It's so great. All right, everybody, it's the secret of names coming at you over here. Acronyms, or names of a person. Do you have an acronym? Because if I know someone who has an acronym, I'm gonna lose my absolute mind. Let's take a look at these ones over here. Anthony Weiner showed his wiener and then he got fired. He resigned after showing an illicit photo. He sent a dick pic to a woman on Twitter and then he got fired for it. And then they said, just quit. He's like, okay, I quit. Thanks, Wiener. Come on. It's not even, no, honestly, I looked it up. It's not even pronounced Weiner. Yeah, I know. How do you go your whole life and you go, yeah, I know, it's pronounced Wiener. You've got the perfect out. You've got the perfect out. No, it's E before I. So clearly it's Einer. And no, you don't use that, you're a wiener. Frank Beard is the drummer for ZZ Top. He doesn't have a beard. No, the other two are famous for having very long beards. Frank Beard is named Beard, don't have a beard. An inaptronym, in a way. And then we got ourselves Doug Bowser. Yeah, no shit, his name, oh, sorry. His name is Bowser. He's the president of Nintendo of America. Come on. They said it, no, honestly, so I read the story. Apparently when he did apply, they were like, come on now. And he was like, yeah, for real. And then like, you know, interview as per usual, but they were skeptical because Nintendo, they're on the ball. Oh, God, I love a good Britney Spears cover. Oh, baby. Oh, and it looks like a pierogi bag is won by Sue Perry. Good job, Sue. You are the winner of tonight's bag of Littlefoot Foods pierogies in round number dos. And that is for you right here, these pierogies. That's right. Yeah, Littlefoot Foods, amazing sponsor, amazing people, amazing product. Check out their Facebook page. You get an update on all of the different types of pierogies they are coming up with weekly. I'm talking different types all the time. And I'm not gonna stop saying it. You can literally get any kind deep fried and then on the spot. They'll deep fry it right there for you. And then you take it home in a box. Just like, I always say, eat it in your car. Because I don't think I would make it home. I don't think I'd make it home. Anyway, do whatever you want. But make sure you do visit Littlefoot Foods online, in person, whatever it happens to be. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Sue, on your bag of pierogies. And let's keep it going with this amazing jam going on right here in the back. Yeah, Brittany free at last. That is correct. For those of you who've been following the saga, the dad has stepped down from his conservatorship, giving Brittany her freedom at last. All right, let's keep it going right now. It's a little plus minus. Plus minus is a fun game where I would like you to take one answer and then add or remove a letter to form the next answer. So I'm going to give you two hints. For example, to make fake money, it's one hint, but to not remember. Forge, to make money. Add a T, forget, right? There you have it. Yeah, you get it. You get it. I'm so nice. I'm going to give you a point for each. I know, maybe you get one, you don't get the other. How's that work? It's not supposed to work that way, but it's late. We're in the game. We're having a lot of fun. Who knows? I'm going to stab this in my eye right now, just for the people who don't have volume on right now. Oh, God. Oh, jeez Louise. They have no idea what's going on. There's no volume. They think I just stabbed myself with a marker for no reason. The guy who didn't win is approaching. Great kids. First of all, half the time we don't know what's going on. No, but imagine if there was no volume though. It's even better. I wanted to pull a whole prank with a ketchup packet and a screwdriver and basically, you know, start telling you guys exactly what I'm doing, but make it look like I was telling an awful story. And then I wanted to like accidentally stab myself in the eye with a screwdriver, have ketchup everywhere. And then you guys are totally on the jokes. You can hear everything that's going on. But anyone who's watching with the sound off is like, oh God, is that guy all right? I thought that would be hilarious. But of course, I thought of it 2 minutes before we started. The Commander-in-Chief works, but also lives at the White House. The Commander-in-Chief works, but also lives at the White House. This represents two words, plus or minus one letter. Sue, real funny. The old mute button. Learn my lesson not fast enough. The place, 2 Jesus questions, come on now. The place Jesus was born should have had a guy running the place. You see what I'm doing here. Half the sentence, one hint. Half the sentence, another hint. They're one letter off from each other. What could it be? What could it be? Yeah. Check it out, check it out. Wow. This is a good cover, I agree. All right, we got ourselves plus minus coming at you here. We got the answers coming for you right over here. I'm just catching up with the chat right now. The no volume, yes, thank you so much. And if I could reenact the chair breaking while muted. The thing is, most of that chair breaking was my reaction. I think I laughed so hard. I watched it like 7 times after that night. It was so good. We have got these traditions, by the way. Today, during the day, I found the original kangaroo fact. You know, the kangaroo fact. I found that today. Realized it originated in a ditloid that I did. So 3 equals V on a FK. And then apparently I forgot. Honestly, I had forgotten about the chair breaking. Gosh, that chair. That's why I stand now. Because now I can dance, I can move around, and I'm not going to fall off any sort of chair. No chair will break. All right, let's take a look at the answers coming at you for plus minus, where there were 2 hints within the sentence that could be answered. It was a tougher sort of situation here, but I think you guys got it. The person who did not win was approaching. The loser is getting closer. See that right there? We got ourselves the commander-in-chief works but also lives at the White House. The president is also a resident. And we got ourselves the guy the place where Jesus was born should have had a guy running it. The manger should have had a manager. Should definitely have had a manager. Well, there you have it. If you guys did all right on that, give yourself a point for each. This one's out of 6, man. Out of 6. Sue, you're absolutely right. That's going to be another Mack Flash shirt. 3 equals V on an FK. Good job, everybody. Lots of 6 out of 6 coming at you right here. Excuse me 1 second. We have got 2 games left in this Seriously Trivia on YouTube. I want to thank everybody who took the chance and came out here for the first time, perhaps for seeing the link on Facebook or wherever you were. Maybe you were on YouTube, you clicked on it. Oh my gosh, what is this thing? This guy looks ridiculous. Plus, he seems to be getting drunker and drunker as the night goes on. I think that's kind of part of the appeal. Like a clown, you know? Oh, look at it. He's falling all over himself and smashing it. But I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please make sure to keep an eye on the Facebook page, Instagram page, and YouTube, of course, for Mack Flash. Lots of fun stuff coming up. Trust me, I've been working on something really hard in the last few days. I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. It's going to be great for the fall, and we're planning on premiering it in September. Don't worry, you're not going to need YouTube for it. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned, of course, to everything Mack Flash has to offer for you. Coming up next, let's do a little bit of songs in the key of, thank goodness gracious. It's time for the shot of the night. There it is. There it is, my friends. You know what? Tequila. I feel bad, but you know what? I know the team's not here. I got a beautiful present on Wednesday night from one of the teams. Team Supernova offered me an amazing gift. It was a bottle of 15-year-old Weiser's whiskey, but the bottle is engraved with the Mack Flash logo. I feel like a dork telling you about it and not even being able to show you because it's in my shelf because I wanted to have it out here, and I'm kind of glad they're not here to play because I was hoping the first shot would be with them. So, but I'm gonna have to show you guys that. It's great. It's got my logo. It's got the face logo engraved in it with this on. Oh, it's beautiful. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for that and for everybody who shows up, whether it's virtually, in person. Thanks for coming out. Everybody who goes out to the Manchester pub. Thanks to everybody who goes out to the virtual pub stream, wherever you happen to be. And don't forget, if your local pub would like some trivia, and they would like it to be hosted by myself, it doesn't matter where you are. You can get trivia Thursday nights at 7, hosted by me live in your bar, no matter where you are. So make sure you do get in touch with me. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for making sure that Mack Flash keeps it alive. This one goes out to you. There we have it, everybody. Okay. Oh, that sounded like the opening of that Gorillaz song. All right, songs in the key of Puff Puff Play. That's right. We were talking about the cookies and the mint earlier on, and perhaps the devil's lettuce a little bit. The left-handed cigarette I heard earlier on this week. Jazz cigarettes as well is another one of my favorites. Here's some questions about the green stuff. Songs having to do with the green stuff, of course. What band talks about smoking 2 joints in the morning and then 2 joints at night, along with a bunch more joints? Whoa, did AB do a shot during the shot round? Come on, man. That's amazing. Puff Puff Play, Puff Puff Pass it on to number 2. This song by Peter, Paul, and Mary is not about drugs, but they sure had us all fooled, frolicking in the autumn mist. Ooh! Scott, would you have a shot of what? Shot of what? Was it tequila? Whiskey? Something like pink grapefruit. What's that thing? Oh. Whatever it was, man, I'm sure it was great. Thank you so much for joining us. Tequila, brother! Yeah! Man, I looked at a $49 bottle of tequila. That's how you know who I am. Like that, I look at that like, woo! I'm not looking at a $100 bottle of tequila. It's like, I look at $50 bottle of tequila and I go, woo! But I almost picked it up. I know. September. I'm gonna pick it up in September. It'll be great. Number 3, with hits, I Want to Get High, hits from the bong, and Legalize It. This 1993 album by rap group Cypress Hill is pretty much one long song about getting high. Jim, if you're referring to this Weezer cover, I agree with you. It's part of a weird project where they're having multiple artists re-record all the songs from the Black Album by Metallica, and so every song is gonna have multiple versions by multiple people, and this is one of them. I did already play the Unforgiven cover by Miley Cyrus, which is like Miley Cyrus on vocals. There's a lot more people involved, of course, but check it out. Some of them are worth listening to. Others are gonna be, catchy. Let's take a look at songs in the key of Puff Puff Play. I almost forgot what we were doing. Let's keep it going right now. We've got ourselves Sublime, Smoke 2 Joints in the morning, a smoke 2 joints at night, smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel all right. Anyway, keep it going. There's a question of trivia in one of my shows that asks, how many joints does he smoke? You have to do the math. It's pretty cool. Puff the Magic Dragon, not about drugs. Not about drugs. And we got ourselves Black Sunday, one of the greatest albums by... no. You know what? The best album by Cypress Hill. 1 point each right there. When the Shit Goes Down. That is the oddest request from that. So me and my buddies used to cover Ain't Going Out Like That That was our big cover, because we always wanted to cover bands. I was in a band. We just did like a bunch of covers and stuff at open mics, but we did like weird stuff. Like we'd go to an Irish pub, like a Celtic pub, and it would be an open mic, you know, and everyone would do their fiddly da and their, you know, their pop songs and stuff. And then we get up there and we do like Faith by Limp Bizkit and like and Going Out Like That by Cypress Hill and like Blind by Korn. And yeah, we were really, that was right at the time. Anyway, it was a great fun time. And we always loved picking the off song from the album that, like, you know, it was a big song, but maybe not that big. And yeah, so that's, I love when people request songs that aren't quite exactly what I thought you were gonna request. We got TV on TV coming up as your last question of the night. TV on TV is going to be questions about television shows in television shows. Let's take a look at these 3 questions here. The entire premise of this show followed the cast and crew of FYI, a fictional CBS News magazine anchored by the title character. I love drinking. It was a fun time, unless you were a patron of the Irish pub. They knew to stay away. We were an Irish pub, like, except on those nights. We became pretty famous, not to toot my own horn, but to toot my own horn. We became pretty famous in that circle, especially that 2 of the guys were involved in a new student program. So when they were giving the kids the tour of the campus and stuff, you know, the very influenceable kids, not the word I meant to use, but you know what I meant. They would be like, oh, and by the way, we'll be playing at this bar tonight. And we'll be playing means we'll be performing 4 songs at an open mic tonight. But man, did that ever work. The pub was so full of people. It was crazy. We felt like rock stars. It was a great time. It was a great time. I didn't even know most of the lyrics. 30 Rock follows Liz Lemon and friends as they attempt to make what NBC sketch comedy show? And finally, number 3, another NBC show about the production of an SNL type show aired at the same time, but only lasted 1 season, starring Matthew Perry and written by Aaron Sorkin. What was the name of that show? We got ourselves the last 3 answers to tonight's game. Thank you again for being here and making my Friday night enjoyable. I appreciate all of you being here, and I do hope you will follow Mack Flash and join me for more shows in the future, whether it be live or online. Let's keep it going right now with your answers to TV on TV. The title character that occupied the role of anchor on this fake CBS show is called Murphy Brown. At number 2, we got TGS with Tracy Jordan, or The Girly Show. I'll accept either one right here. So TGS or The Girly Show, or the TGS with Tracy Jordan. Whatever, man, we're just having some fun. It doesn't matter. Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. I know you've seen the promos. You may not have seen the show. I never watched it. But the fact that it was written by Aaron Sorkin, I'm surprised it only lasted 1 season. If I'm not mistaken, that is it for the end of tonight's game. Look at that. All of those categories empty. Well, that's all I have to say for that is thank you so much for being here tonight. Thanks for playing this Seriously Trivia game. Again, make sure you do follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you want to find. Guys, you can even, if you look hard enough, you can find some boring ass videos on TikTok. Yeah, I'm there. I'm just exploring it, trying to see. I know the word hashtag too old. Otherwise, make sure you do keep in tune with the YouTube channel for all of our different shows. The Mack Flash Movie Trivia Championship Fandom Division is happening right now. You do not want to miss that. Round 1 just ended, but you can catch up on all of the episodes on there. We've got the Mack Flash music happening, Mack Flash movies, all sorts of fun stuff. Plus, a lot coming up in the month of September, including stuff that you will really want to get, you know, possibly some new shoes. But yeah, maybe a bike. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a lot of fun. My name is Francois. I have been your host, and I will see you next time on Mack Flash Trivia. Bye-bye.